Stop right there. Before you take another bite of what you've been told is a healthy breakfast, you need to hear this. I'm Dr. Diana, and I've spent decades watching well-meaning seniors over 60 unknowingly fuel their own joint pain and fatigue by eating 3 specific foods that the modern food industry has labeled as virtuous. One of these is a common fruit that could be sending sharp uric acid crystals straight into your joints, triggering the agony of gout while you think you're doing your body a favor. If you felt a mysterious heaviness in your limbs or a fog in your mind lately, it isn't just old age, it's a biological reaction to these hidden triggers. Please stay with me until the very end of this video because I'm going to reveal exactly which innocent fruits are secretly sabotaging your mobility and how you can reclaim the vibrant, pain-free life you truly deserve. Subscribe to this channel because your support means more and more. The reflection staring back at you today is a masterpiece of a life well lived, etched with the fine lines of 1,000 smiles and the silver wisdom of decades. But lately, you may feel a heaviness in your step that wasn't there before, a quiet fatigue that lingers even after a long night's rest. It is as if the vibrant rhythm of your youth has slowed into a hesitant whisper, leaving you wondering where that boundless energy went. This isn't just getting old, it is your body speaking a new, fragile language. The joints that once carried you through marathons of work and play now creak like the floorboards of a beloved ancestral home. It is a vulnerable season, one where the heart remains eager, but the vessel feels the weight of every passing year, pleading for a gentler touch and a more mindful kind of nourishment. We often mask this transition with resilience, pushing through the morning stiffness and the mental fog as if they are mandatory taxes for reaching 60. But you deserve more than just getting by. You deserve to feel the sun on your face without the shadow of physical burden. And that journey begins with acknowledging that your body's needs have fundamentally shifted into a sacred, final movement of a symphony. In our 60s, the things we once took for granted, a deep sleep, a sharp mind, a nimble stride, can feel like they are slipping through our fingers like grains of sand. You might find yourself reaching for healthy snacks, hoping for a spark of vitality, only to find your knees throbbing or your digestion stalling. It is a confusing time when the world tells you to stay active, but your internal engine seems to be misfiring. This struggle is often silent, kept behind closed doors because we don't want to worry our children or admit our frailty. We see the advertisements for senior health products and trust them, unaware that some are wolves in sheep's clothing. This disconnect between what we eat and how we feel creates a cycle of frustration, making the golden years feel more like a tarnished promise than a celebrated reward. I am Dr. Diana, and I see this every day in my clinic. Beautiful souls who are doing everything right but are still suffering. It breaks my heart to see a lifetime of wisdom sidelined by avoidable inflammation. Today, we stop the guessing game. We are going to look into the depths of your biology to understand why your body is reacting this way and how we can bring the light back into your eyes. As the decades pass, the metabolic fire that once burned everything in its path begins to settle into a soft, glowing ember. After 60, your body's ability to process sugars and fats undergoes a profound transformation. The enzymes are fewer and the cellular response is slower. This isn't a failure of your will, but a natural redirection of your body's resources toward preservation rather than rapid growth. When we continue to eat as if we are still 30, we overwhelm this delicate hearth. The foods that used to be fuel now become clutter, accumulating in our blood and tissues because our systems can no longer sweep the chimney clean. This metabolic slowdown is the primary trigger for the weight that won't budge and the blood sugar that won't stabilize, creating a biological friction that wears down your spirit. This internal shift changes how we interact with the world. Every calorie now carries a heavier consequence, and every choice ripples through your system with more intensity. Understanding that your internal engine has shifted from a high-speed chase to a scenic, careful journey is the first step in aligning your diet with the beautiful reality of your current age. Behind the scenes, your gut lining, the gatekeeper of your health, becomes thinner and more permeable as you age. This leaky barrier allows tiny particles of undigested food and toxins to slip into your bloodstream, triggering an alarm system called chronic inflammation. It is this invisible fire that causes your fingers to swell and your brain to feel like it's wrapped in a thick gray autumn mist. Moreover, our bones and kidneys become more sensitive to the acidity of modern diets. The minerals that should be strengthening your skeleton are instead diverted to neutralize the healthy acids we consume, leaving our frames brittle and our kidneys overworked. This biological trade-off is why a single wrong food choice at 65 feels 10 times more damaging than it did at 25. It is a delicate balance of alchemy within your veins. When the trigger of inflammation is pulled daily by hidden toxins in our food, the body remains in a state of high alert, never finding the peace it needs to repair itself. We must identify these triggers, specifically the healthy traps, to allow your body's natural healing wisdom to take the lead once again. First, let us speak of nature's candy. While fruit is a gift, for those over 60, certain fruits are a hidden catalyst for agony. Fruits high in fructose, like dried dates, grapes, and cherries, can cause your liver to overproduce uric acid. For a senior, these sharp crystals settle in your joints, leading to the searing, white-hot pain of gout. I urge you to watch until the very end, because I will reveal which fruits you can still enjoy safely. The life hack here is not to fear all fruit, but to choose those with a lower glycemic load and higher fiber to protect your joints from the crystal storm. This small shift can be the difference between a morning walk in the park and a morning spent in pain on the sofa. Think of this as a joint-saving protocol. By swapping high-fructose fruits for berries or citrus, you are lowering the chemical tension in your blood. This is a simple, powerful act of self-mercy that allows your kidneys to catch their breath and your joints to move with the fluid grace they were designed for. True vitality is found in the life hack of pure, structured fats and water. As we age, our brains and nerves are literally made of fat. To keep them sharp, we must stop using industrial seed oils like soy or corn oil, which act like sandpaper on our arteries. Instead, embrace the liquid gold of extra virgin olive oil. It is a soothing balm for your cellular inflammation. Hydration, too, must be a sacred ritual. As a senior, your thirst signal often weakens, meaning your cells are screaming for water, even when you don't feel dry. A life hack I tell my patients: drink a warm glass of water with a pinch of sea salt and lemon every morning. This doesn't just hydrate, it wakes up your minerals and flushes the toxins that accumulated overnight. By making these small adjustments, choosing the right oil and the right water, you are providing your body with the high-quality lubricants it needs to run smoothly. You are no longer fighting against your age. You are giving your body the premium tools it needs to thrive in its most sophisticated stage of life. To protect the sanctity of your 60s, you must make a firm resolution to avoid the white thieves, refined sugars and flours hidden in healthy whole-grain cereals and low-fat snacks. These ingredients steal the calcium from your bones and the clarity from your mind. They provide a fleeting burst of energy, followed by a devastating crash that leaves your heart working twice as hard. Let this be your vow, to turn your back on anything that comes in a bright, crinkly bag promising low-fat benefits. These are often chemical experiments that your aging liver cannot translate. By removing these from your pantry, you are clearing a path for your body to heal, ensuring that your energy levels remain as steady as a calm sea at sunset. Avoiding these thieves is an act of profound self-respect. You are saying no to the inflammation that robs you of your hobbies, your travel, and your time with grandchildren. This resolution isn't about restriction, it's about the freedom to live without the shackles of avoidable chronic pain. We must also resolve to avoid processed meat and industrial seed oils, which are the hidden architects of heart distress. Even the healthy turkey deli meats are often packed with sodium and nitrates that cause your blood pressure to spike like a storm-tossed wave. These foods are far too aggressive for the gentle, refined system of a senior. Resolve to see these products for what they are: intruders in your temple. When you consume them, you are asking your heart to pump through sludge instead of clear, vibrant blood. Breaking the habit of convenience is the most courageous thing you can do for your longevity, protecting your arteries from the hardening that leads to shadows in your health. In this stage of life, your body no longer has the margin for error it once did. Avoiding these inflammatory triggers is the ultimate shield, keeping your immune system focused on protecting you from real threats rather than fighting the food you just ate. It is time to choose peace over the temporary convenience of the grocery store shelf. How do we reclaim our health? We return to the kitchen, not as a chore, but as a sanctuary. Start by sourcing single-ingredient foods, things that don't need a label because they are what they are. Prepare your meals with the slow, intentional heat of a simmer or a steam, preserving the delicate enzymes and vitamins that your body craves like a parched garden craves rain. Learn to pre-process your greens by lightly blanching them. This breaks down tough fibers that can be hard on a senior's digestion, making the nutrients instantly available to your bloodstream. When you cook for yourself, you are infusing your food with the most important ingredient, the will to live well. This is how you take your power back from the industrial food system. Try making your own bone broth at home. It is a simple process of simmering bones and vegetables for hours until they release collagen, the very glue that holds your skin and joints together. Sipping this warm, homemade elixir is like giving your gut a soft, healing hug, repairing the damage of the past and building a stronger foundation for the future. The how-to of senior health is also about when you eat. As your digestion slows, eating your largest meal at midday when your digestive fire is strongest allows your body to process nutrients efficiently. For dinner, choose something light and soulful, like a vegetable soup, ensuring your body can focus on repair during sleep rather than heavy labor. When you do consume those safe fruits we discussed, always pair them with a healthy fat or a few walnuts. This blunts the sugar spike, protecting your insulin levels and your joints from that uric acid surge. It is a simple, mechanical trick that turns a potential trigger into a balanced, nourishing treat that honors your biology. Finally, practice the art of mindful mastication, chewing each bite until it is nearly liquid. This simple how-to takes the burden off your stomach and ensures that every ounce of nutrition is absorbed. It turns your meal into a meditation, a moment of gratitude for the earth's bounty and the strength you are building with every thoughtful swallow. As we reach the end of this journey, remember that your age is not a cage, but a vantage point. By stopping the consumption of inflammatory healthy traps, the seed oils, the hidden sugars, and the high-fructose fruits, you are not losing out on life. You are clearing the weeds to let the flowers bloom. You are choosing a path of clarity, comfort, and enduring strength. The pain you felt this morning does not have to be your companion forever. Your body is incredibly resilient. Even at 60, 70, or 80, it is always waiting for the right signal to begin healing. Today, you have given it that signal. You have replaced the white thieves with the golden balms, and your cells are already beginning to hum a new song of gratitude. You are the guardian of your own legacy. Every vibrant day you gain through these choices is another day to share your wisdom, to love your family, and to witness the beauty of this world. This is the promise of the golden years, that with the right nourishment, the sunset can be even more breathtaking than the dawn. So take a deep breath and feel the life still pulsing within you. It is a gift, a sacred flame that deserves to be tended with the utmost care. Do not let the healthy labels of the world deceive you. Trust the wisdom of your body and the purity of the earth. You have the knowledge now to protect your joints, your heart, and your mind. I invite you to start today, not tomorrow, but with your very next meal. Choose the water, choose the olive oil, and leave the high-fructose fruit traps behind. As you watch the inflammation fade and the energy return, you will realize that 60 is not the end of the road, but the beginning of your most refined and beautiful chapter yet. May your steps be light, your heart be full, and your table always be a place of healing. Thank you for trusting me with your health. If you are ready to reclaim your vitality, share this message with someone you love, because we are all in this beautiful dance of life together.